So now we're going to prepare the fish sayadieh. Fish sayadieh is a very nice seafood Middle Eastern dish that's contained of 4 parts. First part is we have to roast the fish with a mix of spices, Arabic spices. Second part is to prepare the sayadieh sauce. The third part is to create the sayadieh rice stock. And the last part is to prepare the rice. So let's start with preparing the fish. So we add some cinnamon powder. We have white pepper powder. We have Arabic allspice. We have the cardamom powder. We add some salt. We have cumin powder. Now cumin powder is going to give us that very nice earthy flavor. Now we add our olive oil. This will help with roasting the fish, give it that nice color. Last, we put some lime juice or lemon juice. Now we mix gently because we don't want to break our fish. We want to make sure it's nicely coated and mixed all the spices. We want this nice brown color. After coating both sides of the fish, now it's ready to go to the oven. The dish already smells good. So the second part of our dish would be the sayadieh sauce. How to prepare it? We start with some olive oil. Now we add our chopped onion. That smell of olive oil is very intense, very nice. Makes this dish very special. Now we add our fish stock powder. We add some cumin powder. We add some allspice, Arabic allspice. We add some cardamom powder, cinnamon powder, and white pepper. And now we mix. Once I have my onions nice and brown color, all these spices are mixed together, all the aroma of the spices starting to come up. Now I add some lime or lemon juice. Add my water. That's just enough. Now I add a bit of cornstarch diluted in water just to thicken the sauce up a bit. Give it a good mix. Keep mixing until it thickens. This sauce needs to be cooked for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we'll have our sauce ready. Now we reach to the third part of our dish. So now we're going to create the stock that we're going to cook the rice in. Now, there's a technique that we have to follow. The first thing we do is to add the olive oil to the pot. We want to make sure we have a good amount of olive oil and our pot is nice and hot. Here we have some sliced onions. I'm going to add this to the pot. The technique here is to not caramelize but burn the onions. So we keep cooking them until they're crispy and dark brown. So while we're waiting for our onions to crisp up, we add our spices. We have cumin seeds. We have cinnamon sticks. We have cardamom, whole cardamom. We stir this up just to give this oil a nice fragrance and flavor. You can smell the aroma of the spices coming up. My onions are nice and soft and I don't want that. What we want is the dark color and the crispiness of the onions. Okay, so that's the color that I want, a very dark brown, crispy onions. This is gonna give us the taste, the color. But before finishing up, I add some cubes, fish. This will give me the flavor of the fish in the rice. So this fish, actually I need it to be flaked and dissolved into the stock. So what I do is I cook it very quickly, mix it with the onions. And now I'm gonna add my water. So we let it cook for half an hour. I need most of the ingredients to dissolve in the water because this stock I'm gonna prepare the rice with. So cover it and let it cook for half an hour on a medium heat. So we've reached to the last stage of our dish, which is the rice. Our stock is fully cooked. We strained everything and we have the stock here, clear stock. We have our rice, and now we're gonna start our dish. So the first thing to do is to add some olive oil to the pot. Have our pot, it's nice and hot. We add our chopped onions. Give it a quick stir. Now we add our spices. First thing we add is the white pepper powder, cinnamon powder, cardamom powder. If you realize, our ingredients are very common in all stages actually. We have our Arabic allspice. We have our cumin powder. Now this is going to give us a nice fragrance. If you notice, we used it in all stages. And we add our salt. Give it a quick mix. Once we can smell all the fragrances mixed together, our onions are now soft and nice. We add our rice. Have our rice soaked for half an hour, washed more than 10 times, just to get all the starch out of the rice. We give our rice a mix. We want all this flavor to coat all the rice grains. We want to make sure we stir gently, not to break the grains of the rice. Now we add our stock. You can see our stock is very nice and dark. This will give us the nice color we're looking for in the rice. Once we covered the rice with enough stock, now we let it cook for 20 minutes. First 10 minutes on a high heat, the last 10 minutes on a very low heat. So now we have all the ingredients ready. We have our roasted fish, we have our sauce, and we have the garnish here, and of course, our Sayadieh rice. What we do next is we place pieces of fish, the color nice and golden, right in the middle. Now we add our Sayadieh sauce right on top of the fish. We sprinkle a bit of fried onions. Now we add some chopped coriander. And here we have our fish Sayadieh.